got an extreme thirst, you know there's only one thing to reach for. A can of Splode. With 100 times the carbonation of ordinary soft drinks, Splode is intense. So if you think you can handle the pressure, grab a Splode and obliterate your thirst.
One day, somebody's gonna have to make a stand. One day, somebody's got to say enough.
Being this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, you've got to ask yourself the question, do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
You're wanted, Wales.
You a bounty hunter?
Man, he's got to do something for a living these days.
Dying ain't much of a living, boy.
Thought you might be interested in training me.
I don't train girls.
People say I'm pretty tough.
Girly, tough ain't enough.
Will you get a load of this?
Most pictures that I've done, I have no idea whether anybody would ever want to see them. I figured I'd like to see it. Directing and acting is difficult because you have to keep switching in your brain.
Get off my lawn.
You can't be thinking about how this shot's working out as you're acting in it, or otherwise you're going to be driven crazy.
My own little daughter, and I can't even cry for her.
You crying now?
I always liked the studio. Warner Brothers had great history. They've been lobbying me for quite some time to come over there on a permanent basis. It was a one-day move. Been there ever since.
Go ahead. Make my day.
You look stunning. If you don't mind me saying so.
Oh, I guess they had it coming.
We all have it coming, kid.
There can't be too many guys driving around with an ape.
Bang! The reason I'm still making pictures is that I enjoy it.
How do we inspire ourselves to greatness when nothing less will do?
And I want everybody to enjoy it. It's a fun process. When it doesn't become fun, you won't see me doing it anymore.
I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Today, President Mandela takes office in Pretoria, balancing black aspirations with white fears.
Remember this day, boys. This is a day our country went to the dogs.
Brothers, sisters, this is the time to build our nation. All of the whites are cheering for South Africa. All of the blacks are cheering for England. How long before the World Cup?
Don't get your hopes up. We're a damn disgrace.
I've been invited to tea.
With who?
The president.
Tell me, Francois, How do we inspire ourselves to greatness where nothing less will do? How do we inspire everyone around us?
What did he want?
I think he wants us to win the World Cup.
This rugby is a political calculation.
It is a human calculation.
According to the experts, we'll reach the quarterfinals and no further.
According to the experts, you and I should still be in jail.
Times change. And we need to change as well. We've become more than just a rugby team.
Did you ever imagine this? How could I?
Do you hear? Listen to your country. This is it. This is our destiny.
I was thinking about how you spent 30 years in a tiny cell and come out ready to forgive the people who put you there.
I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Of the night, the silence within the wind. We are the talons through the fire, the shield that guards the innocent. We shall defend the meek and vanquish the evil. We are the guardians of Gahul.
The world is changed, and some things that should not have been forgotten were lost.
For the first time ever on Blu-ray, The Lord of the Rings Trilogy.
It's wonderful to see you, Gandalf!
All three original theatrical versions come alive in stunning Blu-ray high definition. The Fellowship of the Ring.
You have my sword.
And you have my bow.
And my axe.
The Two Towers.
The defenses have to hold.
They will hold.
The Return of the King.
This is your test. Every path you have trod through has led to this road.
Let Blu-ray bring you closer to the wizardry.
The ring is trying to get back to its master. It wants to be found.
Closer to the treachery.
We're not alone.
Gollum.
Closer to the triumph.
All you have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to you.
Now the power of Blu-ray lets you experience the wonder of the Lord of the Rings, the way it was meant to be seen.
The end has come.
You carry the face of us all, little one.
Winner of 17 Academy Awards.
Even the smallest person can change the course of the future.
The Lord of the Rings Trilogy. Look for it on Blu-ray.
The ring is evil. It will corrupt and destroy anyone who wears it. What will you do with the One Ring, Frodo?
The Lord of the Rings, J.R.R. Tolkien's acclaimed fantasy adventure, comes to life on Blu-ray and DVD.
They must send the ring to Mount Doom.
I would take the burden.
The ring started a war,
Our time is at hand.
created new enemies,
Where is it, Gandalf?
And united good friends.
It is time to gather together.
We're going with you, Frodo.
Now the journey of the ring has led here.
A new age is upon us.
Ralph Bakshi's animated epic rises to new heights on an all-new deluxe edition DVD, including a look at the groundbreaking techniques that made it a masterpiece of animation.
If we lose Frodo, we lose Middle-earth.
The war has begun.
It's too great a matter for me.
Give it to Smeagol.
One ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them.
Buy The Lord of the Rings on Blu-ray Combo Pack. Includes Blu-ray and DVD.
Up and at 'em. Sean Jr., you clean this room up before you come downstairs, you hear me?
Okay, big smile. Chewie family.
Come and get it, y'all.
Everyone thank your mother for driving to the store and getting this.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mama.
He's been enrolled in 7 different institutions, including a gap of 18 months around the age of 10, when he apparently didn't attend school at all.
I tell you, most kids with his background wouldn't come within 200 miles of this place.
Class, this is Mike Orr, and he's new here, so I expect you all to make him feel welcome.
Hi.
Smile at him. It lets them know you're their friend. I'm Sean.
Who is that, SJ?
Big Mike.
What is he wearing? It's below freezing. Do you have any place to stay tonight? Don't you dare lie to me. Come on. Was this a bad idea?
What's the big deal? It's just for one night. It is just for one night, right?
Find some time to figure out another bedroom for you.
This is mine?
Yes, sir.
Never had one before.
What, a room to yourself?
Not bad.
It's all real nice what you're doing, but don't be surprised if one day you wake up and he gone.
Michael was here.
Last night. Tell him to sleep with one eye open.
You threatened my son. You threatened me.
Michael's grades have improved enough that he can go out for spring football in March.
1, 2, 3. This team is your family, Michael. When you look at him, you think of me, how you have my back. Are you going to protect the family, Michael?
Yes, ma'am.
SJ, you're going to want to get this.
Who's the big guy eating with your little brother?
It's his big brother. I think what you're doing is so great. Honey, you're changing that boy's life.
No. He's changing mine.